Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy The Walrus Plays with another fantastic, and helpful video. In this video, I'll be teaching you guys how to get better at any game like CSGO, Rocket League, Minecraft, just any games that take even a basic amount of skill. So in today's video, I will be using Clash Royale as my example, as that is what game I believe I am best at, and the game I will be best explaining to you guys, but the skills and lessons do still apply to other games. I hope you guys enjoy. So we are in our first battle here against Bar. I like to use my deck that I like to think of, I guess, as my specialty deck is actually Goblin Barrel Log Bait type. With Inferno Tower instead of Tesla, because I feel like Inferno Tower is a lot better for getting rid of things like Mega Knight, stuff like that, and I feel like Tesla doesn't really help out as much. Obviously, it's still good. Like people that use Tesla, you can use that, but I prefer to use Inferno. Anyway, I want to teach you guys how to get better, so I'm gonna stop rambling about decks and stuff like that, and let's just get right into it. So the first thing you want to do is you want to search. So the first letter is S. Search for mechanics, skills, anything that you can, basically free information that you can get off of YouTube, Twitch. In this case, decks, strategies, things you can do, how to trick opponents, right? Like baiting them into using their log on something else. Pretty much anything that's you can get help on, right? So if I'm starting off Rocket League, and I want to, get better at Rocket League, I'm not going to look up a tutorial on how to, flip reset, right? If you're starting, you're not going to know what that is, but, you gotta try to find things that you can really learn and get better at, right? So, what I used to do, is I used to go on the top leaderboards, and I try to copy the decks that the top people were using, which is a mistake because I'm not a top leaderboard player. I'm not going to know how to use the deck. I'm not going to know how to play, the cards correctly. I'm not going to know anything about that deck. So you shouldn't use that deck, right? If you really want to learn, go on sites, like go on OJ, for example, right? OJ uses higher level decks, but he has really good commentary, so he explains what he's doing, right? He explains how he's playing the deck. He explains what he's about to do next, right? He doesn't just show you a really good deck, then silently stand there and wait and just play the really try hard and sweat. He shows you how to play that deck. Okay? He explains. He pretty much mentors you. It's like free Clash Royale lessons watching his videos, because you're actually learning how to play the game while you're watching the video. He's a very great YouTuber. If you didn't get it the first time, OJ, very great guy. I highly recommend checking him out. The next letter is P for practice. So, practice is what practice is. You try to learn the mechanics and see if you're able to do them, right? Like if you go on OJ and you see let's say some sort of hog rotate deck, whatever. Like if you see OJ playing some weird deck, try to see if you can do that. Practice that deck. Go into training camp or something, or with your friends, and try to learn that deck. Let's say you're trying to learn Expo Cycle, I don't know, log baits, something like that. If you're trying to learn that, practice the mechanics. Practice baiting someone into using spells, into using their log, into using their rockets, into using their Inferno Tower, and then, really dish out all that large amounts of damage, right? And that's really what's going to help you in the long run, right? Using decks that, despite maybe they're not the most popular, you're able to use them well. For example, E-Giant, right? Lots of people hate E-Giant because they say he's overpowered, they say he's too good. He's not that good if you know how to counter him. If you plant an Inferno Tower long, I don't know what it's called, a long plant, pretty much on the other side, to the, if he's pushing left side, if you plant it closer to the right side river, you can get him to turn in that direction and go towards the Inferno Tower, and it takes him out without anything. You don't need a blog, you don't need an Ice Spirit, you can just get him to go all the way over there. Same thing with Mega Knight, same thing with any big troop. It's not OP if you know how to counter it. And odds are, if you can't counter a certain deck that you go against, your deck isn't good. Okay? I've gone against multiple decks where I could counter them. Even though they were in a winning position, even though they were a better player, I was able to win because I outplayed them in some way. I went up against a golem user, right? And he was destroying me. I'm gonna be honest, he went for a golem push at the start of the match. I think I got like 1,000 damage at the start or something like that. Anyway, end of the story is I beat him because he had to defend more, because he saw I was really chipping away at his towers with my goblin barrel. Okay? And his golems weren't getting a lot of hits on my tower because I was able to use my knights and my inferno tower really well together, and I was able to just overcome and in the end ultimately destroy him. So practicing and learning the mechanics is a really important thing to do. The next one is E. Enduring the struggles that you will face, but still continuing to practice the basics and the fundamentals and the mechanics and skills that you learned prior to this, right? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I can share a screenshot of this. I probably am. I went on like a 20 loss streak here, okay? I went on a really, not a 20, but I still went on a pretty big loss streak, okay? It sucks. It really does suck. I hate going on losing streaks. But at the end of the day, if you can endure those struggles and still then turn around and keep practicing and keep getting better, at the end of the day, you will become a better player. It's as simple as that, right? Like it's very hard to like think about, but if you practice the basics, you're gonna get better no matter what. Slowly and eventually you will get better, and that's how most people play the game. It's how most people get better. Now it does also help to have higher level cards, right? And this is a little side segment I will like to leave to specifically Clash Royale players. I know it's mostly been about Clash Royale players, but a side segment I will say is if you want to level up your cards faster, like choose a specific card and only go for that card. Right? If you get gold, don't upgrade something else. Specifically go for one card and upgrade them to level 13 as high as you can. Maybe not level 13, but as high as you can. Because I guarantee it doesn't matter if you're, let's say you're in an arena like, I don't know, 10. You're in arena 10. It doesn't matter what your opponents do. If you put down a level 13 Royal Giant, a level 13 E Giant, anything that's a really high level, they're not beating you. I do not care what cards they have. They could have a hard counter, but it doesn't matter because it's too low level to kill it quick enough. Because though they could be the better player, you have higher level cards, and that's why it's important. Level up your cards, right? Like you could sit there and complain all day that the only reason you're losing is the high level cards, but just level up your cards faster, right? And I know the Pass Royale is like a scam, like it's that good value, and it's pretty much made Clash Royale pay to win. Just if you can, buy it because it's so good to getting your cards up. And then the last thing, the final step to becoming the ultimate best player in any game is D, and that stands for dominate the rest of the people and anybody in your way and make it up the competitive leaderboard. It's really as simple as that. That's all the steps there are. There's nothing else you can do to make yourself better. Obviously, unless you get cheats, which, I mean, yeah, just, I do not recommend getting cheats. So I will do a quick review, just in case you, I don't know, just quick review, go over everything, restate everything, so you guys can truly understand. S, search for mechanic skills, try to find what you need to practice and learn. P, practice the mechanics and skills and anything that you might need to learn. E, endure the struggles, and though you struggled, continue to practice the mechanic skills that you were trying to learn before. and master those basics and master those mechanics and master those skills so you can truly be better than everybody else and dominate and destroy everybody else. Thank you guys for watching.